Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh here with another YGO Omega Daily Duel. Today we're playing some Deep Sea Mermails. This is a deck that I was talking about at my locals the other day, and I was kind of curious what the deck could do. We're going to lead on Mori of Greed, put Mistral and Lapis back. We don't really want Lapis in hand, I don't think. I'm not going to pretend to really know how this deck works, but we're gonna find out together. Normal summon Deep Sea Diva, effect of Deep Sea Diva. Alright, opponent has an Imperm, that's obnoxious. I don't really want to pitch Mulan Glacia either, but I don't think we have a choice. Pitch Mulan Glacia, special Swap Frog, effect of Swap Frog. The opponent have another Imperm. Opponent has a Ghost Ogre. Well, that's fine because we can dump Ronin, activate the effect of Ronin, banish the Swap Frog, special summon back the Ronin, and now we're going to So this summons from hand, shows card text. This summons from hand and grave. That doesn't do what we want. Does Needle Fiber get us anywhere? We can search a Mermail. This is the downside of playing these decks that I don't know super well. Marincess doesn't get us anywhere. I think it probably... We can get rid of the stupid sphere if we go Abyssalacia. Yeah, we're gonna go Mermail, Abyssalacia. Have to send from hand. I don't think we want the sphere. So we'll set the Imperm, pass. Now we can send the sphere to search a Mermail. I don't know what that actually, Alright, opponent has Upstart, that's fine. Credit for this deck, I just literally searched Mermail 2021 and got this on a YGO Pro Deck.com. The author was CRG. I don't know if that's the man's initials, or, ooh, Sky Striker target Abyssalacia. Well, we'll use the effect, ditch the sphere. For our opponent Ashes here, we're in a lot of trouble, but we're already in a lot of trouble. Anchor. We will activate the effect. Stomp. Dragoon. Special summon. I think probably Ronin. Special summon Rodentoten. Search. Has to be Deep Sea Diva. Alright, opponent's down to 2 cards. They have Rose. Rose is okay. Ray would be worse. Link summon the Hayate. Sure. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we let Hayate hit us. They'll dump Engage. They'll make Kagari to grab back Engage. And then we can Imperm Kagari, and that should leave our opponent with no interaction for next turn. Alright, opponent dumps Engage, just like we said. They're thinking, do they have something else? Alright, end step of battle phase. Main phase 2. Kagari. All dark Kagari. Targets Engage. Imperm target Kagari. Now they can search with Shizuku, but they shouldn't be able to set anything else. So they have this just one card left in hand. All white Shizuku. That's a dueling book type of bug. Okay. Alright, opponent does set one. If it's Widow Anchor, we're in trouble, but we were already in trouble, so I think that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but like, there's nothing we can do about it. Opponent is shrinking our stuff. Get to the field spell. Okay. Ooh, we draw a Neptibus. Is normally Neptibus better than Diva? I guess it doesn't matter, because either one we normal. If it's Widow Anchor, they just take it and we lose. Normal Diva, effective Diva. There can only be one. Well, that is also obnoxious. There's been a lot of obnoxious things. We don't have a way to get to, like, we don't have access code or anything big that we can summon to out this. Do a level 1 engrave? We don't. So you can link these into Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber can grab Fishborg Launcher. I still don't think this matters though, because then we make another link 2 that doesn't do anything. Summon Anemone. Okay, so this is a Cyberse. Launcher's a fish. So we activate Anemone. Summon Ronin Totem. Activate Launcher. Special summon Launcher. And so here's where, okay, this is a Cyberse. So yeah, there's nothing we can summon here. Even with all of this. Go to battle. Anemone attacks Shizuku. Opponent takes 100. Main phase 2. I guess we passed the turn. So our opponent has one card in the field spell. The field spell, hopefully they have to send there can only be one. Alright, sets one, they don't. Activates the field spell. Field spell, target the back row. They hit Ray, and I think that's enough of that. We'll not waste our time. Alright, against Sky Striker, what do we want for this? Okay, the Sphere is just an unplayable card. The Sphere should not be in this deck. Bring in the Feather Duster to out. There can only be one. We're going first. This thing gates a spell. That could be good. All of these cards seem pretty good. I think this might be it. Maybe go down the Mistrals for the infantry, so we have an out for there can only be one. We'll do that. Alright, we will try going first again. This hand seems okay. Normal Neptibus. Activate Neptibus, dump Dragoons. Search Heavy Infantry. Effective Dragoon. Search Lapis Dragon. The effective Lapis Dragon. Special summon. So you can synchro into Desert Locust. This card synchro summoned to the turn player discards a card. I don't think we want to do that. Summon Needle Fiber. Effective Needle Fiber. Opponent has Imperm. Discard Heavy Infantry. Special swap. Effective swap. Dump. This has to banish a frog. I guess we dump Ronin anyway. So I think we want to make Anemone. Effective Anemone. That's a tuner. Is there any 7s that we want to make? Don't even have a 7 in the deck. This is awkward. That's once per turn. I think we summon the Lapis Dragon. I don't know. So Ronin Totem can bring this back. We can make Miss Starboy. That doesn't seem very good. Maybe we just pass here. Set the call by. Set the Imperm. Save the Ronin for next turn. And pass. Opponent's thinking, which makes me alright. I don't know what they're thinking about. They have Engage. Grabs a Ray. Called by against Ray is really strong against this deck. We can hope that will be enough. Normal's Ray. Our monsters are just big enough. We can hope our opponent can't deal with them. Summons Kagari. Kagari targets Engage. We will not let that happen. Negate Kagari. Cross our fingers, hope our opponent throws something in the Imperm zone. Nope, just summons a Hayate. Less good after you've used Kagari. Has a Mystic Mine. So I know why we're not playing like access code and stuff, because all of our effects lock us into water monsters. But that's like a really big weakness of this deck. We did side in Feather Duster, so we have an Out to Mine in the deck. Alright, opponent hits us for 15. Dumps Rose. So that's 1. So that's 2. Nope, just 1. And does not make Shizuku. Alright, activates there can only be 1. Actually, like, surprisingly not great against us. We get Deep Sea Area, which is pretty good. We will make Miss Starboy. Called by, target our opponent's Ray. Go to battle. Attack Hayate. Opponent takes 400. Hayate effect. Dumps another Ray. Doesn't work because call by. Go to main phase 2. Activate deep sea area, banish the needle fiber, grab Neptibus. So Neptibus can send infantry and get rid of this. There can only be one. Pass the turn. Stand by main. Opponent sets one. Passes. Equip only to a Mermail. Well, pass the turn. Basically, we're just like draw our Feather Duster. That's like about the only option we have. It will be a blowout if we see it before we die. Opponent passes. We draw deep sea area. Activate, banish the anemone. Search up Diva. Thin the deck. Do an Amore of Greed. Both of these cards are good, but they don't do anything under the mine. And this doesn't shuffle for costs if our opponent has Ash. We'll try it. Activate Moray. Shuffle back our two best cards. We get Gund, Pike, and 1-for-1. Also fine cards. Pike, I don't feel like Pike is a playable card either. I think the person who built this deck, I think, was playing a little dated version. Minstrel, not. So I've never played with Minstrel. Maybe Minstrel's really good, but it doesn't read like it would be very good. Opponent draws. They're gonna start playing things. As soon as our opponent starts playing things, I think we're pretty close to dead. Our opponent has enough interaction. They're playing a very controlling deck. All right, opponent just passes. We draw an Imperm. Whale, set Imperm, pass the turn. Opponent only has one spell engrave. Activates Terraforming. Did I grab another Mystic Mine? Yeah, search another Mystic Mine. So now we have to draw a Duster and be able to kill our opponent. We drew Neptibus, which is good. We have one of our good cards back. 22 cards left in the deck, so we're 1 in 22 to draw Feather Duster. It's not great. Opponent activates Goods. Dumps Metal Foes Fusion. Activates Metal Foes Fusion. Draws a card. In my experience, when you do that, you always draw the Metal Foes Fusion, but our opponent's probably better than we are. Opponent has 7 cards in hand and is thinking really hard. Alright, they pass. Have to discard for hand size. Discards area 0, so they're running out of ways to turn off their Mystic Mine too. We're gonna set Abyss Scale. If our opponent wants to destroy it, we're pretty okay. That card's not doing much at this point. Opponent draws for turn. Activates area 0. Alright, they're going for it. So we have an Imperm as our only interaction. They target their set. Hits 2 Sky Striker spells. Grabs Shark Cannon. Okay. Sets one. Passes. Okay. Stand by main. we're going to activate another Mori of Greed. We really want to see our Duster. Our opponent has an Ash. If they're ashing our Moray and not our good cards, we're kind of okay with that. Normal Neptibus. Activate Neptibus, dump Heavy Infantry. Add Dragoon. Effect of Heavy Infantry, mandatory effect, target there can only be one. Opponent has a drawl. Okay, so against the odds, we need to be able to kill our opponent here. I don't know if we can do that. Activate Minstrel. Do we have a Mermail engrave? We don't. Gund can't target itself. Pitch Gund, I guess. Banish a card from our opponent's hand. We're gonna banish Bell. I guess it doesn't really matter. Is there anything we can do? We can summon Alacia. Ronin Totem can summon itself back. Don't have any big enough things. I guess we go to battle. Opponent's hand is kind of dead, so we have some hope. Hit for 13. Hit for 19. If they activate Mystic Mine, we're fine with that because then we can still draw into Duster. Main 2. If Omega wants to let us. Been playing a lot of Magic Arena, so had Arena on the brain there. I think it's worth making Alacia pass the turn. Opponent gets Bell back. Opponent draws. Stand by main. Area 0, target their set. Change Shark Cannon. Has plenty of spells engraved. Opponent's taking Ronin Totem. We're very okay with that, sure. Only reveals Hornet, and this Ronin Totem keeps them from activating it. Normal's the Bell. What if they're trying to Needle Fiber into Selene into access code? Because we can stop that. Alright. Opponent, you have a attack position Bell and our Ronin Totem. Activates Mystic Mine. Sure. Sets a back row in our imperm columns. It's probably their own imperm. Goes to battle. This is all fine. Ghost Bell attack our Neptune. Sure. Opponent takes a bunch of damage, gets to keep Mystic Mine. And our end step, sure. I don't know why our opponent did that. That was I mean, I guess we didn't really do anything with our Minstrel, so we're not playing great either, but huh. Interesting. We will Link Summon into Abyss Alacia. activate scale, target Abyssalacia. Go to the end phase. Mystic Mine destroys itself. Oh god, Abyss Scale negates that. Oh god, okay. Okay, maybe not uploading this video. That was bad. I didn't realize this was an activated effect. Okay, one for the blooper reel. Opponent switches Ronin Toad into attack. Why does this still say it's equipped? Omega be trippin'. This opponent just switches to attack, doesn't actually declare the attack. Sure. Goes to end phase. Mine actually dies this time. Okay. So that can be your evidence that I don't, I upload my really bad games too, don't worry. Well, we will activate Megalo, pitch 2 Dragoons. That seems pretty good. Special summon Megalo, chain 1 Dragoon. Search Mulan Glacia. Search Deep Sea Diva. And then I think we just go to battle. Go to the battle phase. Imperm, target the Ronin Totem in case this is the Hornet. Attack. Opponent takes 15. And we got game 2. Okay. Okay. A couple really rough misplays there. Imperm is not great against this deck. We'll go down that. Bring in Evenly Matched. I don't think Marksman's very good. Do we want any of our other synchros? I don't think so. We'll try it like that. Alright, opponent taking their time sighting. We went to destroy our opponent's own Mystic Mine. We saved their Mystic Mine, and then we somehow still won the games. Okay. We will normal Swap Frog, activate the effect of Swap Frog. Opponent has an Ash. We will activate the effect of Swap Frog, return it to hand. Pitch Swap Frog, special summon Abyss Teos, activate the effect of Abyss Teos. Search Pike. Activate Scale on Teos. I don't really want to banish Swap Frog to search something, so we will pass the turn, see what happens. Not a super inspiring hand from the Mermails, but this deck isn't meant to be great. We're just trying it out. We negate Afterburner, and opponent is free to go off and do whatever they want. Normal summons Rose. We're fine with Rose. Rose is much better than Forest than Ray. Hayate probably attacks us directly, probably dumps Engage, probably makes Kagari, probably adds back the Engage, probably engages for a Widow Anchor. We're not mocking our opponent here. Yep, dumps Engage. Alright, so this might be our karma for our brutal misplay. I really thought Mystic Mine was a continuous effect. That's on me. Alright, Engage gets something. Gets another Afterburner. I think we're fine with that. Afterburner. Opponent does not want us keeping Teos, and now we can banish Teos for Arya. Makes Shizuku. Sets 1. Sets 2. Shizuku's can search up something. Searches up Hornet. I don't think, like, we're not in great shape, but I don't think we're in terrible shape. Do I want to activate Lapis Dragon? Probably. We get a level 5 tuner for no reason. Activate Arya. Banish the Teos. Search. Diva probably just gets negated. Neptibus gets to dump something for cost. I think we grab Neptibus. We will normal summon Neptibus. Activate Neptibus, dump Dragoon. Search up Heavy Infantry. Dragoon. Search up. You have in our grave. 2. Get 4 in grave. I don't think that's good enough. Search up Megalo. Can make Needle Fiber, Alicia, Anemone. None of those seem great. Megalo can't search our scale because we drew it. Activate Megalo, discard Pike and Infantry. Summon Megalo. We will destroy Shizuku. Opponent activates, there can only be 1. Oh god, these are both Sea Serpents. Oh. Get rid of Lapis and Neptibus, I guess. Opponent loses Shizuku. We have nothing going on. Go to battle. Yeah, that was a blowout. There can only be 1. Shouldn't be good against this deck, but if we happen to have all Sea Serpents, then it ends up being pretty good. So we whack our opponent for 24, but we know they have Hornet. Hornet can get back Afterburners, blows up Megalo. Moray is dead because we're only going to draw 1 card. I don't think there's anything we can draw into that would get us out of this. Opponent activates Hornet. Gets a token. Let's see if we're going to draw a card off Engage. Is there any way we can draw out of this? I don't want to concede super early, but... Okay, we'll see what our opponent searches off of Engage. If they search something that outs Megalo, we'll concede. Doesn't grab back Engage. Grabs back Afterburner? Did they not have another They might not have another Afterburner in their deck. But they should definitely have a Widowmaker. Alright, destroys Megalo. Just goes to battle. Attacks for 19. We're down to 46. Opponent sets another back row. Doesn't even bother making Shizuku. We draw Gund, and yeah, we'll concede. I don't know why our opponent didn't make Shizuku there, but that game was super, super over. We got somehow clawed back in game 2, and game 3 just didn't draw super well. All right, GG opponent.